Good morning and welcome back to Kelly Roche Studio. I thought I'd climb in a little bit ahead of all our little girls arriving to play later on. As you know, we were doing foiling yesterday and we were playing with the foil quill. Now, we decided to start with the foil quill mainly because it works on all the machines. Slight adjustments, small things that have to be changed, but it works on all the machines. Now, just a bit of a recap. The foil quill comes in 3 different thicknesses. You have a thin, a medium and a fat one. It also comes with 4 little adapters, an A, B, C and D. There is the A, whoopsie daisy, A, B, as you can see is already on my brother's, C, which is great, it's for cricket, and D. Now D is actually for the physics. And what was interesting is that all the research that we did, they said use A in the Cameo 4. And in actual fact, it does not work. You have to use that one. So when you are trying this out yourself at home with your machine, please just remember that not everything you see on YouTube is in fact gospel truth. Again, I'd just like to remind everybody, what we do in the studio is not sponsored by any company. We pay for our machines exactly the same as everybody else, and we pay for everything that we are playing with in the studio. So our opinions are ours and ours personally. They are unbiased opinions, and we are not sponsored by any of the companies to in fact do these tutorials and things that we do. Okay, so the brother is B, which is nice. I did not need to write brother on it. The Cameo or the Cameo 4 is in fact D, C is your cricket, and A would be your Cameo 1, 2 and 3. And if you've got a Syzyx, obviously it would be number 4. So we've got 2 little girls joining us again today, which is going to be so much fun because we're going to let them do some more of what they were doing yesterday. Now unfortunately, with our feed being the way it is, we lost our connection yesterday completely and then ended up with a bit of power outage as well, just for good measure. So we're going to recap a little bit when the girls get here. I'm going to let them draw their pictures again and just do a little bit of a recap on the scan and cut as well as on the Cameo 4. Now I haven't done the cricket in this particular footage. Just want to get the camera off the stand quickly. Okay, so we're going to be working on the Brother Scan and Cut, and we're going to be working on the Cameo 4. Now we do have a cricket maker in the studio. It is just this, with my personal space in the studio is pretty small, and trying to run 3 machines with 2 computers is really a little bit complicated. So what I will do this afternoon when we have finished playing on those machines, the ones we're doing this morning, I will do a whole set through on the Cameo, on the cricket maker. That way we've covered the 3 main machines. I'm hoping to get the K&K4 set up as well later today or tomorrow, in which case I'm going to do it on that machine as well. If there are any other brands of machines you'd like to see us set up the foil quill with, please just drop me an email or a WhatsApp and we'll do our best to do it for you. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of recapping and stuff. I have some of the pictures from yesterday here still. This is Becca's Christmas tree and all her prezzies. And this is going to be a little village, which we're going to do on black to do a snow globe. I got the magnetic mat, and I have to say it does make things a little easier, but I found that my foil moved. So possibly it's something that I'm doing wrong. So today we're going to just play around with this to see if we can get better results. What I would suggest doing if you have a magnetic mat is getting one of your old mats and permanently attaching it so you permanently have a foiling mat, which is what I'm going to in fact do. This is one of my old brother mats. Because the Brother SDX only uses the same mat and it has all this very important stuff on the top that our machine reads, I have kept this mat to turn it into my foiling mat. So let me get us set up so that you can see what I'm doing on my screen. Switch our machines on, get us all nice and organized. Okay, once you've plugged your USB foil quill in, you'll have a light that comes on. I prefer to put my foil quill on a silicone base for it to warm up. It needs about 5 minutes to warm up. So while that is warming up, I'm going to go on and do my scanning and stuff. And to make my life easy, I'm going to just use my scanning mat. Not my scanning mat, in fact I'm going to use my foil mat. And I'm going to place my design down. I wanted to go in that corner. There we go. And I'm just going to, I want to see how well this scans. One of the things that we did pick up, which was a little bit of a problem, scanning on the gold and on the foil causes a reflection back with the light. So we're going to see how this one scans now. I probably will get my other mat out and scan it with a proper mat, but for the sake of this DVD, let's just see what it in fact does. So let's go, move away from our carriage. Now I do need to just move the camera for a moment. Right, so we want to scan. I'm going to select scan. Oh, well, we got roll feeder, asking for a roll feeder. That's interesting. Okay, we just want to scan it, and we want to scan to cut data. My lever is on number 2. Mat is not loaded correctly, so we need to unload our mat quickly. Just want to load my mat. Make sure I've got it correctly this time. And start. So let's just see what it does this time. I might need to put it onto my normal mat, but that's why we try all these things, so that you don't have to have the frustration of trying them. We try them for you. So there are things that you want to know on the different machines. Ask us. We'll set it up and show you what it looks like or how it works. Give us a slightly better angle of the screen there so that you can see what we're doing. And there's Becca's picture. So we're going to select it. Now all of this scanned as gold, scanned black because of the light reflection. But it's fine because it actually makes it a bit easier for us. So we're just going to process it into a file quickly. I'm going to drag my corners a bit. And we're going to drag those down a bit. Okie dokie. And we are happy with that. Let's just preview it quickly. Yes, we are happy. Yes, we can definitely save it to our machine. And there it is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to load my card that I want to use. And as you can see, I've got my black cardstock because it's a night scene. I've got my silver foil. I'm just going to attach everything now. I'm doing the magnet slightly differently. I would like to see if it makes a difference this time. I prefer not to use masking tape or painter's tape or washi tape, mainly because it's going to mark my cardstock. So I'm going to try this as my perfect way of doing it. Just bring it down a bit, slide your magnet up, and it's nice and taut and it actually looks good. So we've saved our design and we're going to now start to bring the design back. I need to retrieve my data. And I know that it's on my machine. I just want to lift your screen slightly. And I know it is my very last file. I've got lots of little files there for our little lady. Now, it looks pretty good where it is. There are one or two little gold specks that I think I might remove. So I'm going to just bring you in a little bit closer so you can see what we're actually doing. For I would say my Apple ladies. Oh my goodness gracious, our brother ladies. We want to edit this. And I hope that you can actually see. Let me take the camera off the stand and try and get it much closer for you so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just waiting for, it's focusing. Do you see where it's selecting that little red piece? I can delete that. While it's selected, I can hit delete. And it's going to ask me, do you want to delete? And I'm going to say yes. Because I don't want these little pieces that are around that I can see. So I don't want to delete those. Those are all part of, go back, there's one there. Because this is a drawing done by a little girl, we have a couple of little pieces that we need to fix for her. That's her trees, and that's all perfect. It's the stars and the moon and all those awesome things that she drew there. Want to make sure that we've got nothing else that we need to remove quickly. I think we're pretty good. Yep, I think we've got her little town as she wants to see it. So we're going to say okay, and we're going to say okay. And what do we want to do? We actually want to draw. Now I'm going to just move our camera back slightly so that you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm not going to do a test, but I am going to just check all my pressures and things are set fine, and I need to now put my foil quill that has been heating up. It's there, it's nice and warm now. I'm going to put it back onto the camera stand and we're going to watch it just foil quickly. I'm going to just put you slightly that you can actually see what's happening, and I'm just going to say start. Oopsie daisy, and I haven't put my holder in. The lovely thing about our machine is it says to us, you haven't done something. I love the fact that Becca, as little as she is, she's 8, was able to, within an hour of playing with us here yesterday, able to operate this machine. It was like really mind-blowing. She was so cute because she was showing us how to work our cell phones. I must tell you, the 45 and 55-year-old adults that were in the studio were giggling so much at this little 8-year-old who was giving us a lesson. And I must tell you, she's bright. Wow. It was absolutely such a refreshing day to have her here with us. And I can't wait till they get here just now. It's going to be so exciting. Okay, so we're going to just tilt the computer again. Yes, we know. And it's going to start drawing. Now I'm going to leave it there that you can watch what it's doing while I get the rest of the things, because I want to finish Becca's little card for her. So when she gets here, it's done. And then I can show her how we did it and do a second one. Right, so it's finished, and let's see how amazing this one looks. How beautiful is that? No messes, no skipped spaces. I think it is absolutely beautiful. So let me rush and get her card put together for her, and then we'll do this again slowly as a step-by-step with the kids here, because they're going to draw new pictures today because they think this is the most amazing system they've ever seen in their entire lives. But I want to put this one into a snow globe quickly for her. I'm going to just sit down quietly and put the snow globe together. In between I will talk. Don't think that I have forgotten that you're watching me. I do get very involved and I tend to forget a little. So don't worry, that's just because our creative minds never stop working. That is very, very important. Please, when you are working with your foil quill, the most natural thing in the world is to want to pull it by the cable. Don't. This is going to become a very weak spot if you keep pulling it, and you will eventually detach it there. So where you can, please don't try and get your fingers around the actual white piece, for want of a better way of putting it. In the cricket it's very easy. On the silhouette it's a little bit more difficult than in the brother because of the way our housing is worked out. But even if you've got to get a tweezer to take it out, try not to pull on this cable. It's the most natural thing in the world for us to hold the cable and do that. But it's going to become a weak point. If I tell you how many cell phone chargers are broken like that, you would understand, except this is a little bit more expensive than a charger. So I would just, a word of advice, don't pull it by the cable. Everyone, we're back in the studio, and today we have Mackenzie with us. Say hi, Mackenzie.
Hello.
And Mackenzie's been busy drawing us lovely pictures. So we've got a nice unicorn and all the stars. And I'm just going to put you on camera, and we're going to just carry on quietly. Mackenzie's going to learn how to use our brother. So, okay. When you want to load the mat, you know when Mommy's machine mat goes in like that? That's the button we push. So push that button.
With this?
You can push that with your finger. Okay. And then it says okay. And that's when you take that one and you touch the screen there. A little bit harder. There we go. And it's going to go
like that.
Now you can touch that one again to load the mat. How quiet it is. It's not like Mommy's machine that makes a noise, eh? This one's quiet. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put your...
And this one?
I'm going to take it off now, darling. We're going to put your picture here. And I'm actually going to put your picture here because I know exactly what I want to do. So put that magnet here for us. So the magnet can hold it because we're going to scan it now.
Like this.
And then it goes like that. Put that one on this side. There we go. Just on the paper. We're going to take it off just a little bit there because I want to see your sun that you drew there. It's such a pretty sun.
This is the stars.
And that's the moon. Okay. Right. Then what we're going to do is we're going to scan this picture so we can see it here. So you see where it says scan there? Touch that one. A little bit harder. Here. Feel how hard we touch. There we go. And we've got three choices, and we always take the middle one. So touch the middle one. There we go. Okay, and we know what that's telling us. We're not going to read all these things because it's way too complicated. I don't read instructions. We just go. So go start. And then you see where it says start again? Push start. A little bit harder. There we go. And now it's going to go through. Quiet, eh? Oh, that's because it's hitting the back there. So let me move the machine like that. Push OK. And let it come back out again. Let's just...
Press a little bit harder.
There we go. It'll come back out. And we're going to scan it again because it didn't scan.
Yeah.
Because I had rubbish lying behind it. So remember where we said load the mat?
Yes.
The little blue button? That one there. There we go. You see how the mat goes in? Now I can let go of the mat. Okay, now it's loading it. Okay. Press start. There we go. And start again. Auntie Hazel's going to say, please send me Mackenzie to come and play with me too. Because Auntie Hazel's got a machine like this also.
Is it got a blue one?
Also a blue one. It's a lovely blue one. I think next week when you're here we should put Disney on this machine. Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse.
No, let's put the dogs and the cats.
You like the dogs and the cats?
Yeah.
Okay. Now if you look here on the screen, you're going to see where your picture comes up.
Because we need to
Now give it a chance now. Okay, now.
Picture's that.
See? Look at that picture. But what we're going to do, I'm now going to take your picture out. Okay. And we're going to get some cardstock. What colour are we going to use for your picture? What colour?
blue.
Blue. Where we got blue? Let's see what blue we've got. Have we got nice thick blue there? That's a nice, oh, that's nice blue. Is that the right blue?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, okay, I'm going to put it like
That.
that there. Put a magnet at the top. Put a magnet here. Now we're going to move these magnets again just now because we're going to put some foil down. But I'm going to do that quickly because I want to show you quickly on the screen what we're going to do to your picture. So, okay, there we go. We like that picture. And I'm going to make this, take all that other, see where it's black?
Yeah.
So what's happening is the scanner is picking up the gold matte. That's why it's black. So we don't want it to do all that. We just want to keep your picture. That's what we want. We want just your picture.
Okay.
See how nice your picture is there? Okay. Now there's your picture. Look how awesome is that? Now what we're going to do is we've got to warm up our thingy, which is lying here somewhere. Okay, this gets very hot. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this here. This is going to protect the machine from the heat. And I'm going to plug this in over here. So don't touch that because this here is going to get hot. See?
Okay.
Right. And I need to, for a moment, just please remember the light is on, which means it's getting hot. It needs about 5 minutes. So while that's getting hot, we're going to put our foil on.
Foil.
This is what foil is. It's very soft.
I want to touch it.
Want to touch it? Yeah, it's very soft.
So.
Always shiny side up, dull side down. And we know how big this picture is. We've got it here so we can see. So we're going to get a scissors. You hold it there for me and I can just cut it.
Where?
Hold it there, yeah. Oopsie daisy. Catch. There we go. Now what we're going to do, put the foil here.
I can see me.
Okay, shiny side up. Put the foil down here.
Foil down on the...
Put it on there, like that. Now we know your picture is going to go here. I want to just bring this over just a little bitty there. And then we're going to make it straight so we don't get it all wrong. There we go. Okay, now we're going to try and keep this as straight as possible. There we go. You want to put that one down here, just over that edge here.
Mommy, these are the lines.
Put your magnet down there, darling. Okay. You put it there. There we go. Okie dokie.
Mommy, these are the lights.
Are they lights? Okay. Now, we're going to save your picture on the system quickly. So this is all it's doing now is we're going to save it where it's saving it to. And we're just waiting for that to get hot. And then we're going to bring it back and we're going to draw it so that it comes out all silver. Okay, so we can now go back to there and we can just say quickly, okay. I'm just going to get the picture up for you and then you can push the buttons again. I know that's your picture. How beautiful is that picture?
Where are the eyes?
Hey?
Where's the
No, you
eyes?
can't see them, but they'll do them when...
It's going to, you'll see now when it starts, because remember that's the size of your picture. We've got your picture here. There's your
much
3 stars.
smaller.
It's only because it's small because it's on the screen. That's why you're not seeing it as big
You're like this one.
like this one. Okay, so to just, there we go. We're going to put it in now. Again, remember people, please don't hang on to your cable. It is a sure way of breaking your foil quill. Put it in and take a deep breath because this gets very exciting now. This is when we all start jumping up and down going, oh, it's so cute. It's okay. You don't have to shout like we do. Apparently it's only us that are crazy. Okay, we're going to tell the machine. What do we want the machine to do? We want it to draw, hey?
Yes.
So draw. What does it say? Draw there. Push on draw.
one.
Yeah. A little bit harder. There we go. And we want to start. There we go. And it's telling you it's going to take 2 minutes to do your design. Watch how this goes. And hopefully our foil quill is hot enough. We might have to do it again otherwise. Oh, it looks so pretty. I find it so pretty. If you look here, look in there, you can see your stars that it's busy cutting.
It's drawing the stars. Whoops.
Now you'll understand why we went back with a Koki. It's quiet, hey?
I'm seeing just stars.
That star's the one over there on that side.
I know. I'm just looking at the right. Hey! I can see my birdie!
You can see your unicorn
And my bird.
and your birdie.
I can't see my unicorn yet.
Oh, it's
I can see
coming.
the legs!
It's coming.
I hope the moon could be there.
What else can you see there?
I can see the face
Oh.
and also not the flower.
Hmm.
Hope they draw a bar on there, there.
Well, you can draw lots of things on top of it. Okay, so what we're going to do now,
You press.
now you can take your magnets away. Okay, you can leave it there. Okay, lift your foil. Do you see your picture?
Oh, wow.
Okay, it didn't do your wings. I wonder why it didn't scan your wings. But I can see your flowers, and I can see your little unicorn there, and I can see
I
your...
can't see my unicorn.
Oh, I can see your unicorn, and I can see your rainbow.
Wow.
The only thing it didn't scan, I see, is your little wings. But it's okay, because now we know you can go back and fix your picture. So you can look at it here and say, okay, that's what it did do. So let's make those lines a little bit thicker. How about we use this one. Then use this Koki, look here, and make just those lines. You see the lines that it didn't do? Look there. Make those lines a bit thicker. How's that? But not a bad result. So what we're going to do, just to show the difference of when you're scanning with a scanning mat or a normal mat, we just made the lines a bit darker, and we're going to scan it with a scanning mat. Because we're using a scanning mat this time, we've got a slightly different setup. I'm going to
Bring it like that.
I'm going to scan it like that. So I'm
No,
putting
why
it
have you
down
Put that other thing on top.
because this is actually a scanning mat. Because this machine has a built-in scanner, if you were scanning photographs of, you'd have no glare. Remember, we're scanning here on a gold mat. The scanning line, the tube is actually catching that, which is also overshadowing, I think, part of our picture. You'll see the difference in the quality of the picture now. Okay, so what you need to do now is push that button and say, okay, that one. Where's your little stylus? There you go. Okay, and we're going to go start from the beginning again. We're going to go scan. There we go. And we're going to use, which one do we use? There we go, clever girl. That is how easy it is, ladies and gentlemen.
You did it all by yourself.
It is genuinely that simple. Second time. Mackenzie's never seen a machine like this, by the way. She's here with her mummy today because I needed to steal her. Because I really needed to show everybody how easy this system is. This is genuinely a system made for grannies and grandkids. Now it's going to come up here. Watch. Now what we're going to do is you can, as soon as it's finished, you can push that button so we come out.
This one.
Do you see the difference? Now look at your picture, and I'm going to just take the camera off here. I want to show them the screen as well. Oopsie daisy. You can see the difference between this scan and the one we did previously. I will put photographs up of the two scans side by side as well, just to show the difference. And why sometimes it really is worth the investment of a one-off payment of buying a scanning mat. It really does make a difference. Okay, it's busy saving our picture. Now what we're going to do is
There's a bug there.
we're going to I'm going to pull that out from under you there. Okay, we're going to say okay. And remember how we load the mat?
Yes.
No.
Let's
The
see.
button on the side there, it's okay. What's that button there to load the mat?
There.
That's the one we need. So we're going to load the mat. Then, remember, we're going to cut our foil. So
Yeah.
you hold the foil there for me and I'll cut it.
What do you want to do?
Ha! There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do now is okay, I'm going to just go back quickly and retrieve the data for you because I know where it is, otherwise you're going to have to look for it. And I know if I go right to the bottom, it's the very last one. See, there's our picture. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to take away some of those little lines. You see these little lines here at the end of your paper? I'm going to take those away quickly.
Okay.
So everything that is red, not that line, but if you look there, see where the little red line is? I don't want to take away your picture, I want to take away that one. So it goes to the dustbin. We say yes. And all of those I think are right. There's that one we want to take away. See that line over there?
Mhm.
And there's one more little line down here. But the scanner is so strong, it picks up everything. So we say in the dustbin and okay. Right. Phew, that's when you go, phew, we can breathe now. Right, you get the stylus back now. I'm going to put your foil down for you quickly. I want to just get our position correct here. I'm not going to bugger around with it too much. I'm just going to put us there. You want to put your magnet on. Here we go. Okay, you put yours that side. It's got to go on the silver paper there. Perfect. And then I'll put this one here for you.
I want to use this one.
You can use that one in a minute, darling. Let's just get these. Actually, I must say, Renelle laughed at me because I got the machine. I ordered 10 of those. She says to me, why are you ordering 10 of these? I said, because this is me. Me, who's going to have them lying all over the studio. Well, I'm down to 5, by the way, Renelle. I hope you got another 10 for me. We keep losing them. They vanish. They just find feet. Alright, press OK.
Again.
Again. And now, no, what we get, remember we got to tell the machine what we want to do. What do we want to do? So press that button. It gives us 2 choices. It's going to cut it or draw. And what do we want to do? That's right. Okay. Now we've got to just wait 2 more minutes for this to warm up. And then I'm going to put it in the machine and then you can press start. But you know how we check if it's hot enough? Take that piece of foil we've got there and turn this picture of yours over just for 1 second. Put the foil down there. Remember, shiny side up. Okay, mind your finger. Yes!
Is it ready?
Okay, it's ready. So,
How do you know if it's ready?
have a look underneath
What did
there.
it do? It made a line.
See the gold line on that one?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm putting it in the machine for you. It is ready, and what we do, we're going to push start. And there we go. This time it's going to take 3 minutes. So you see, remember it was 2 minutes last time? But it's taking 3 minutes now because there's more things it's got to draw. Okay, so let's see what it does.
We're going to see something.
Ah, we're going to see now. Where's your other picture like that, darling? Because what we're going... Ah, I didn't lose it. I got them. That's what we're going to use now for our...
No, which one do you love?
I'm going to pause the machine just for 1 second.
Okay.
I want to put this magnet wasn't quite in the right place and it's moving. And I'm going to go start and it'll carry on. Don't worry, it'll carry on from where it stopped. I just wanted to...
Where's the white one?
Have we lost the white one?
Oh,
You see, that's why we have your mommy here. Somebody's got to look after the children. Hey! Next time we'll send mommy to the beach. And it'll just be you and I in the studio. Then you get to work on a machine there.
No.
You think that's good fun? I think that's a brilliant idea.
No.
Wait till we see all the Hello Kitty stuff I've got. This machine behind you draws Hello Kitty and Hello Kitty stickers and all kinds of Hello Kitty things. But it also does unicorns. But so does this one. We just got to get those. That's a different machine. Okay, while that is busy there, okay, because it's busy foiling, so we might as well. How good is your cutting out? Can you cut out nicely? Because I need you to cut out your picture. But you don't want to cut your paws and stuff off, so you just cut out your picture like that, because we're going to make this picture stand up in our snow globe. So if you cut it like... I don't want to cut my whiskers off, so I'm going to cut around my whiskers like that. Now we could have cut this with the machine, of course. But because the machine is busy and we only have one of these machines here, see, I thought there was a reason we needed 2 machines like this. I have just found the reason why we need 2 brothers. Ronel, daar het jy dit gehoor. We need 2 brothers in the studio, not 1. Ronel is our distributor. Okay, so what are you going to do now? You take your magnets off. Come on. Let's see. Everybody's waiting to see patiently. We want to see what you did. And look at that.
Let's see.
Are we happy?
Hey? Wow. That is stunning. What's wrong?
I'd waste the flower.
Oh, did it not do the flower?
It doesn't matter.
But you know what? We can do the flower with beads. The main picture's there.
Oh, we can do the flower with glitter.
We can do the flower with glitter. Or we can make flowers and stick them on. So, are we happy or are we happy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Curb the enthusiasm with us. Okay, that goes into there.
Dramatic, I promise you.
Oh, don't worry. Okay, so we have finished putting the card together and we've done some die cutting, as you can see. We got some embossing with the cuttlebug. We used a cuttlebug. And we have everything else. And there we go. How awesome is that?